Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you guys are new here. Hi, my name is Sydney. I film cruelty-free beauty videos on my channel. Can you guys tell the difference in the quality? I'm using my new camera. This is going to be the first video that you guys see with my new camera, even though it's not the first video that I filmed with my new camera. I'm so excited to kind of learn how to use it. I got the Canon M50, so if you guys have any tips or you know of any people that have done some really awesome like Canon 50 tips and tricks videos, leave me them in the comments down below because I'm a little bit clueless, I'm not gonna lie. But today's video is going to be my will I buy it video for this week. I kicked this series off last week, and if you guys are new to it, I'm just going to talk about between 10 and 15 releases that either caught my attention because they were really good or because they were really bad. I'm not going to go into each and every release that's come out in the past week because that would be a really long video, and there's already tons of those out there if you guys want to see those. This video was inspired by Samantha March, and I will link the Instagram accounts below that I used to create this video and all the pictures that I grabbed from them. But without further ado, let's hop into it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the weirdest thing ever to like have my phone in my hand while I'm filming, because I used to film on my phone, if you guys didn't know. It's just the weirdest feeling for me. Okay, so let's hop into the new releases that I saw over the past week or so. So the first one that caught my attention is the Pacifica Cheeky Cherry Cheek Stain. So Pacifica is a brand that I really haven't dabbled into too much. They are one of the few cruelty-free brands at the drugstore, and I know my friend at Kitty Approved Beauty really loves them. She has the foundation I think that she really loves, and I'm always looking for a new cream blush, even though I probably shouldn't buy one. But it always catches my attention, especially when one comes out at the drugstore. So this is definitely one that I'm interested in. It looks like they have 3 shades right now, 2 kind of nudie peachy shades and then a deeper kind of cherry shade. I think I would probably go for one of the nudie peachy ones because that's just more my style. But if you have a deeper skin tone, the darker cherry one could also be a great option. Ooh, next up we have a collaboration between Kaleido Cosmetics and Salt and Pepper. So I'm not gonna lie. The only song I know from Salt and Pepper is from that, was it like a Super Bowl commercial? I think it was from like a Super Bowl commercial. That's the only song I know from them. So I'm not really looking at this collection from like a fan standpoint. I'm more just looking at it from the makeup standpoint. Looks like they're coming out with 2 lippies, a nude and a red, and 2 eyeshadow palettes, one that's a little bit more warm toned, one that's a little bit more cool toned. Guys, I'm really not feeling these palettes. I do like Milani's eyeshadow formula, and I would like to see them come out with some more palettes this year, but these just are not the ones for me. Next up, we have a new release from Kosas Beauty. Kosas Beauty? Or is it just Kosas? Am I saying it right? I don't really know. But they're coming out with a serum concealer, and I am so fascinated by this. They have like a serum foundation type product, which I'm like 98% sure I would try that and hate it because I have pretty problematic skin. I would say I have a lot of acne most of the time, and even if I'm not breaking out, I have a lot of acne scarring, so I feel like I need at least a medium coverage to be happy. So I don't think their tinted serum foundation would work for me. But I am very interested in this serum concealer. I feel like a lot of the heavy duty when it comes to concealing my under eyes, my corrector does. So if I could have something that's just really light and moisturizing to throw on top, I'm definitely interested in that. Oh, okay, you guys, this one I am super duper excited about. There's not a lot of information about this right now, so I might be talking about it next week too. And it looks like Huda is releasing new of the Mini Obsessions palette. If you guys have been following me on Instagram or on my channel for a long time, you guys know that those have been on my wish list for forever. I've almost bought one at least 12 times. And I just love the concept of these little tiny compact palettes that have everything that you need, and these are usually pretty darn affordable too. I think they're like $28 or $29, and it says that she's coming out with pastel shades. So looking at this picture that was on Trendmood, I don't know if I would call that pastel, but it's not a very good picture either. So I'm excited to see what these actually look like, if this is like a real thing, but I'm really excited about those, you guys. Next up, we have the Colourpop Sailor Moon collection. So again, this is a collection that I'm not really looking at from the viewpoint of a fan. I never watched Sailor Moon. I think that might have been like a thing like a little bit before my time, or maybe it just wasn't in my realm of TV shows at the time. So I don't really get the packaging. I mean, it's kind of cute. It's anime. I'm not super into anime myself, but I know a lot of people are super excited about the packaging and the theme of this collection. But just looking at the products, really nothing is grabbing my attention. I think everything is pretty. I'm not like poo-pooing it. I do think it's very pretty, but it's just not really my taste, you know? And not something that I feel like if I added it to my collection, it would be adding a lot of value. I feel like I have these shades over and over and over again. So Colourpop actually released an eye cream and a face cream. They're called the Daily products, which I think is kind of a fun name. It says the eye cream is powered by plant-derived squalene plus shea butter and lychee to replenish moisture for supple, healthy-looking skin around the delicate eye area. And then for the facial moisturizer, it just says help lock in mega moisture with plant-derived squalene to enhance your complexion's moisture balance. So the eye cream retails for $15 and the moisturizer retails for $16. I'm definitely interested in these. I haven't really tried a lot of Fourth Ray Beauty skincare. I would really like to though this year. Those are a little bit more than I usually spend on something like a moisturizer that I feel like I go through really quickly. But if there's a sale, I'm definitely willing to try them. Emily Noel AV3 gave them a really great review in her latest review roundup video. And if she says they're good, I know they're good. I absolutely trust her reviews. You guys, Sephora has done it again. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that the Sephora Favorites kits always catch my eye. So the last one that they did around the holidays, it was split. It did, half of it was lipstick and then half of it was balm. And I was so tempted. Well, I'm always tempted by the lipstick, but especially because of the balm, because I feel like I go through lip balm whether I lose it or I actually use it up like there's no tomorrow. And I don't know, I'm just really intrigued by these ones. I really don't try a lot of high-end lip balms. It's just not what I like to spend my makeup budget on. But this kit includes a Pat McGrath balm, a Jouer balm, a Tarte tinted lip balm, a sugar balm, and a Too Faced peach lip balm. I don't think that Fresh is cruelty free, but I think the other brands are. So this is one that I probably won't buy at full price because it's 38 bucks. Like 38 bucks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lip balms. Not that some of them are mini. That's a little bit too much for me, but maybe if it went down to like the $20 price range, I consider purchasing this one. But I just love these little sets and I think it's a really fun way to try some high-end skincare. Next up, we have Menagerie Cosmetics' new Camouflage Soft Focus Setting Powders. Now, this is one that I am super duper excited about, you guys. Menagerie Cosmetics is one of my favorite indie brands, and I am on the hunt for like my perfect setting powder. I've been using the Essence All About Matte powder for a very long time, and it has definitely served me well, but I just like to try new things, you guys. So it looks like they're releasing 7 shades. They have a translucent shade, a lavender shade, and a banana shade, and then like all those skin tone shades, which I think is really nice because I feel like even the cream one looks a little bit too deep for my skin tone, but I'm like ghostly pale. But I do like that they have a range. I really have no idea what deep skin tones powder needs are, so I'm not sure if that deepest shade would be deep enough or it would be too light. And these are going to go live. Oh, they went live today when I'm filming this video. So today is February 22nd and they retail for $16. So I don't think I'm going to pick this one up right away, partially because my makeup budget is totally already maxed out for the month. But I'm not in need of a setting powder right now. So I think once I finish the setting powder I'm working on right now, then maybe I'll look into grabbing one of these. But I love to see an indie brand expanding into kind of the face category. I feel like a lot of indie brands tend to focus on like color cosmetics rather than like base, foundation, concealer, powder kind of cosmetics. So that's really exciting to see, and I'm really excited to see where they go with this. Okay, you guys, next up we have Bitter Lace Beauty. So this is an indie brand that's based out of Nevada, and they are releasing what they're calling candy coated highlighters. So I don't even know why these are grabbing me so much, because I like colorful highlighters, but I feel like for a very, very long time I've had the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit and that Naked Cosmetics holographic highlighter kit, and I've been like set. I haven't really glanced at colorful highlighters. They haven't really made me do a double take. But for some reason, I'm really intrigued by these ones. I think it might just be because they're like super cute, or part of me just really wants to use them as eyeshadows too. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, but I think these are actually really pretty. Bitter Lace Beauty is not an indie brand that I've tried before. I think Amy Loves Makeup spoke about these, and she said that they are a bit more of an expensive indie brand. So I think maybe I'll wait for a sale before I make a purchase, but I think these are just super fun. Those are available now, and they retail for $20 each, which I feel like is a little bit pricey, but like Amy said, they're a little bit of a pricier indie brand. Oh, you guys, this one I'm so excited about. I gotta check and make sure that they didn't actually fully reveal this palette. But Give Me Glow Cosmetics is releasing a new palette. If you guys caught my brands I want to try in 2020 video, which if you didn't, I'll link it below, you know that Give Me Glow is on my list. And there's a palette from them that I want. It's the Vintage Rose palette, but I'm also kind of side-eyeing this palette a little bit because I do love warm tones, and the palette's called Extra Spicy, so like if there's not reds and oranges in there, like, what are you doing giving glow? So I'm super excited to see the inside of that palette and see what it looks like, but that is definitely a release that I'm super excited about. Next up, we have a release from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, which is an indie brand based out of Australia, I believe. And they're releasing pastel duochrome shadows for Easter, which I think is so fun. Brands don't normally do Easter launches, which I don't want that to become a thing because I feel like that's way too much. But I think these are really fun. I think they're definitely a fun Eastery launch. So these are all duochromes, and it looks like they all have a pretty strong gold reflect, which I think is a little bit different, a little bit fun. I think I saw the owner talking about these. I forget it was on their stories or like in a post, and she said that she wanted these shadows to be for the person who wants to try color but is afraid to go all in. And I think these would be absolutely perfect for someone like that. So these are definitely some shadows that I have my eye on. I'm not sure if I'm going to purchase them. I'd have to check into shipping costs and all that, but they're definitely on my radar. Alright, it looks like Victoria Beckham Beauty is coming out with some more palettes. These ones are kind of bronzy and golden tone. I think these are pretty, but they're definitely not something that I'm super excited about. I did kind of want to give them a mention because Victoria Beckham Beauty is a clean beauty brand, which is something that I want to get more into in 2020. I saw my friend Sarah Rose do a video about just ethically conscious, environmentally conscious beauty brands, so I'll link that down below. It was so interesting to watch, and I learned about so many brands that I had no idea even existed. So definitely check that one out if you guys are interested in clean beauty or anything like that. But they are a clean beauty brand, and another cool thing that they're doing is the box is 100% post-consumer recycled materials. So I think that's pretty cool. Not gonna buy the palettes personally, but just something to note. Okay, you guys, and then the final release that I want to talk about is the new Liquid Collision. No. Interstellar. What are these called? I think they're called Interstellar. They're liquid eyeshadows from Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. And at first when I saw these, I was like, another liquid glitter shadow. Haven't we done this like 1,200 times? Every single brand has one. But then one picture did catch my eye on Trend Mood, and it is the swatch picture. So I'm going to try to blow it up on the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. On the left side in the swatch, it looks like something that's very foiled, very metallic, and very pigmented as a base. And then on the right side, it's just kind of soft and glittery. And I'm really intrigued by that because I want to know if that's like the same product. And if it's the same product, how do you manipulate it to look those two different ways? So that's mostly why I'm curious about this one. I've wanted to try Linda Hallberg Cosmetics for a long time. I think they might be available on Beautylish, but otherwise there aren't really any retailers that I shop at that they're available at. But I just thought this was a cool release and I wanted to note it. So that's gonna wrap it up for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. I'm gonna try to do these videos every single week. The next couple weeks are a little crazy, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to squeeze them in, or they might have to be on a different day other than Monday. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I do kind of an interactive portion of this video on my Instagram stories. I go on there and I just kind of chat with you guys and ask what you added to your wish list and what you're anti-hauling, and then we just kind of chat back and forth about it on my story, and it is so much fun. It's literally my favorite part of the week. It's Saturday today, so we're doing the anti-haul portion on my Instagram story. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!